All right, it's that time at the spring concert. We have to recognize our seniors. All sports have their senior nights and such. This is our senior night. So we got all the seniors. I left my list on my desk. So I'm just going to have you all come up. All the seniors up front, please. Every year we hand out these citation cords to our seniors. I always wondered what was bothering you. All here one. Yeah, we hand out citation cords to all the seniors, and they wear them on their uniform. So when we march this summer, you can see what seniors have kept through into the marching band program. So this time I'd just like to go down the line and shake hands and such with everyone. I just want to thank all of you for all of your dedication through, from 6th grade on. We've been together since 6th grade. And you've been every performance, every parade. Some of you have gone to honors band, some of you have gone to other functions. And you're always there. You're my most dependable, my seniors. We've been together with a family. And now it's time for you to move on. Time to move on to bigger and better things. But as you move on, I hope that the things you learned in here, you'll carry out into that new world you're going into. And I'm not just talking about the band things. I'm talking about the value of family, the value of where you came from. And never forget that. If you don't know where you came from, you won't know where you're going. Thank you.
One more citation cord to hand out tonight, or this afternoon. So this is Man's last year, so we made him his own citation cord when he leaves us.
We also have some more gifts, apparently, because we're just so generous.
So we made you a little hanging thing with your, obviously, last initial on it, and we all signed it. No, it's from Manwaring. And we all signed it, so you'll never forget us, and you can hang it somewhere you have.
We also have some lollipops for you. We love has music notes on it. At the same time, I don't know where Mrs. Saban is, but we also wanted to thank her. A lot of us have had her since elementary school. So we have a mug out here for you too, Mrs. Saban.
Okay, so we got you a little something, so, because now that you're retiring, we figure you're gonna need some of these things.
It's your little survival kit.
Here's a shirt that says, retired and down to one boss, my wife. And since you now have more free time to do the job she gives you, we figure you're gonna need these.
I also got you a box of tissues because you cry a lot, and then you're probably gonna cry for now. I got you some chocolate because I know it's your favorite, and some gum, popcorn, some hot chocolate stuff, and then a sign that says, "Relax, you are on beach time." You're welcome. Oh, you think you're done? So probably for the last 6 years, he's been telling me how short I am, and I've been able to fix that with this, but he can't grow hair again. So with all the free time that you're gonna have now, I just want to make sure that your little head is always protected.
This one, the seniors traditionally get Mr. Manwaring a picture of us, so that's what we did. We took this the other. That's why we were so late. So here's your picture.
Well, as a son, we've had quite a few visits in my life to his favorite restaurant, Cracker Barrel. Talks about it all the time. So we pitched in and got $75 worth of Cracker Barrel gift cards. So I'm helping you, we're all helping you, and we're helping myself too, because I'm tagging along. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go down the line here, and we're going to talk about one special thing that we can remember over our time with Mr. Mann, and I'm going to start with Harrison right here. We're going to move down the line.
Thank you, Mr. Mann, for putting in so much more time than you had to all these years. I mean, as one guy, directing a symphonic band, a wind ensemble, a high school band, a jazz band, and a marching band, that's quite a lot. That's more than anybody could ask of you. And thank you for, even though you had so much on your plate, keeping it so exciting all the time. You're always a very enjoyable guy to have in front of the band. Thank you very much.
Again, I'd like to thank you for the last 7 years, always being having our backs, my back in particular. I'd like to thank you for helping me get to Macy's and giving me 3 great experiences that I'll never forget.
I haven't been here as long as a lot of people here, but for the past 4 years, you've been the greatest teacher and the best friend I could ever have. And I thank you for that.
So for the past 7 years. Obviously, you come into middle school and you don't know that much, but he's been there for the past 7 years. And you're probably the best support system most of us have had. And I just want to thank you.
7 years is a long time, and you've always done so much extra with us. Myself personally, we've done all states and Susquehannas, all of that extra stuff, that extra time to get to know you, and the way that we've all been able to connect with you and the family that you talked about this evening. It means a lot. I just wanted to thank you for always pushing us, not always musically, but in our own lives and being our own people, and always being there to support us in everything that we've done.
Now, for the past 4 years, I've only been in band for 2. But, however, thank God for my junior year because I decided to try something different. I joined the concert band. And one thing I learned from this experience is that there's no better conductor than Jeff Manwaring himself. Thank you for all the fun.
When I started 6th grade middle school, you took me under your wing like I was one of your own, and it meant a lot to me. Because I've never had someone to take so much interest in me to help me push myself and get through this. I'm going to miss you so much.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. So, yeah, like everyone else, I came here in 6th grade, and I was like, who's this bald man? And am I gonna like him? And then I realized that, how am I gonna be challenged in high school and throughout school? And I am physically greatly challenged, but Mr. Man has found a way to challenge me in all aspects of my life, and I really appreciate it. I want to thank you for your time.
Mr. Man, that family you talk about is real. You have helped me with choices I've made. You really are the best support system in this school. You will be missed. You are the reason I will continue with music for the rest of my life.
So I don't just have one favorite memory with Mr. Man here, but I just have to thank him for always being the comedy relief first mod and always making everyone smile and laugh with his goofy, weird voices and his stories of how he tries to trick the telemarketers. Just making everyone's day better.
I've had Mr. Man for 6 years, and he is the best band teacher in the world, and in marching band, he's always saying left and yelling left, but he has never left our hearts, forever and always.
Well, I'm gonna draw this out a little bit longer because it's pretty special to me today. It's, I gotta tell you a story here. Well, this man standing across from me is the most influential man in my life, forever and always. But when I was in 6th grade, I joined the marching band, and I tried my first rehearsal, and it was push-up night, of course, which was really tough. And I came home, and I cried my eyes out in my room, because I hated it. I hated marching band so much. And you probably don't remember this, but I remember it like it was yesterday, and I still remember it, just as I'm going into college and all that. I came down the stairs and he said, "Have you been crying?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Why?" And I said, "I hate marching band. It's so hard." And he goes, "Well, life gets harder, get over it." But I I mean, it's just 35 years. And I've been around for 17 of those. And some of my best memories are standing right up here, watching you do your thing. Sorry. And one more thing. It was fitting this year. We were heading up to a visit up at OCC where I'm going next fall. And when we were coming back, it was a 70-degree day. You probably remember it. When I was younger, when we'd do patios and all that, we'd go to the shale beds outside of Hamilton. And we were driving back, and we see, well, when I was a kid, I would sit on top of the shale beds and kick down rocks to him, and he'd put them into the truck. And we're coming back from OCC, and on that same day, there's a little kid who looks just like me, and his father's standing at the bottom of the shale beds, and he's kicking rocks down to him. And we both looked at each other and said, times are changing. And as he goes on to his next chapter, and I go on to mine, I want to thank you for everything you've done. And I love you so much, and I don't know what I'd do without you. And thank you for always being there. I was always your right-hand man, following you wherever you went. And I'll always be your right-hand man. Thank you. This is the class of 2018. One more round of applause for them. I'm sorry. So I'm going to introduce the next song. And let me get it out. It's fitting for today, of course, and I can't find where I put it.
What are you announcing this song for? I'm in charge here. Take over.
This is a song that we're going to play. Is very fitting for today. It's called "Time of Your Life," and he picked it for a reason. It's going to be his last song ever conducting. And just to read you some lyrics of it, and you can think about it, is moving on to our next chapter. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. Another one is, so take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. So we're going to play Time of Your Life for you. One more. Sorry. We're going to play. Sorry. There's too much going on right now. Sorry about that.